Are you worried about what rising creatinine numbers might mean for your kidneys and overall health? It's a common concern for many seniors, but what if I told you there are gentle, natural ways to support your kidney function and help manage these levels? You see, creatinine management is really critical for older adults because elevated levels can be an early warning sign of declining kidney health. Now, while medical supervision is absolutely key, several natural compounds have shown some really encouraging potential to safely help improve creatinine levels and boost overall kidney function. So, in this discussion, we're going to explore 6 science-backed natural compounds, looking into how they work, where you can find them in your diet, and some practical advice for bringing them into a kidney-friendly lifestyle. Number 1, dietary fiber. First up, let's talk about dietary fiber. It actually plays a surprisingly significant role in managing creatinine levels. How? Well, mainly by supporting your digestive system, which in turn reduces the direct workload on your kidneys. Think about it. When your digestion is running efficiently, fewer waste products are formed that your kidneys need to filter, and that includes the precursors to creatinine. Fiber is great because it helps bind toxins and waste in the gut, promoting their excretion through stool instead of overburdening your renal system. This kind of indirect support can really contribute to healthier creatinine readings over time. And it's not just a hunch. Research has indeed highlighted the benefits of increased fiber intake for kidney health. Studies have actually observed that individuals who consume more dietary fiber often show significant reductions in their serum creatinine levels. This suggests that a diet rich in fiber can be a valuable strategy, a non-medical one, for those looking to improve their kidney function markers and manage creatinine more effectively. How does it work? Well, the mechanism involves improved glycemic control, reduced inflammation, and better gut health, all of which indirectly give your kidneys a helping hand. So, where can you find this amazing fiber? The good news is the best dietary sources are readily available and can be easily incorporated into your daily meals. We're talking about fruits like berries, apples, and pears, along with vegetables such as broccoli, carrots, and those lovely leafy greens. All excellent choices. Whole grains, including oats, quinoa, and brown rice, provide a substantial amount of fiber, and so do legumes like lentils, chickpeas, and beans. And the great thing is, these foods don't just offer fiber, they also pack a host of other beneficial nutrients for your overall health. Now, for older adults, it's important to increase fiber intake gradually. This allows your digestive system to adapt and helps you avoid any discomfort like gas or bloating. A good way to start is by adding one high-fiber food to one meal per day, maybe some oatmeal for breakfast or a side of steamed vegetables with dinner. And don't forget, ensuring you're drinking enough water is also crucial when you're upping your fiber, as water helps fiber move smoothly through your digestive tract. Simple swaps can make a big difference too, like opting for whole fruits instead of juices and choosing whole grain bread over white bread. Of course, consulting with a dietitian can also provide you with personalized strategies to get it just right. So, while fiber offers some pretty substantial benefits, another natural approach involves harnessing the power of certain plant-based oils. Let's start with a soothing traditional remedy. Number 2, German chamomile oil. Next on our list is German chamomile oil. German chamomile is really well regarded for its beautiful blue essential oil. This oil is rich in compounds called chamazoline and bisabolol, which are known for their potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Now, these characteristics are particularly relevant for kidney health because inflammation and oxidative stress can contribute to kidney damage and, as a result, elevated creatinine levels. So, by lessening these harmful processes, German chamomile oil may offer a supportive role in lowering creatinine and protecting your kidney tissue. Plus, its calming effects can also help reduce stress, which, as we know, indirectly benefits overall health, including kidney function. This gentle yet effective herb has a really long history of use in traditional medicine systems, especially in Ayurvedic and European herbal practices. It's been traditionally used to soothe a whole variety of ailments, including digestive issues, skin irritations, and inflammatory conditions. Its reputation as a kidney tonic in some traditional contexts actually comes from its perceived ability to cleanse and support the urinary system, which could potentially help in managing waste products like creatinine. Now, if you're considering German chamomile oil for its potential benefits, proper application is absolutely key, especially for older adults. You see, it's a concentrated essential oil, so it should always be diluted with a carrier oil, think coconut or jojoba oil, before you apply it to your skin. A common recommendation is a 1 to 2% dilution, which means about 1 to 2 drops of essential oil per teaspoon of carrier oil. This diluted mixture can then be gently massaged over the kidney area, that's on your back, just below the ribs, or you can apply it to the soles of your feet. And it's really crucial to do a patch test on a small area of skin first, just to check for any allergic reactions or skin sensitivity. While you can also inhale it using a diffuser to experience its benefits, direct application is generally more targeted for kidney support. Safety, of course, is paramount, particularly for seniors who might have more sensitive skin or existing health conditions. So, besides doing that patch test, it's really advisable to consult a healthcare provider or an aromatherapist who's knowledgeable about essential oil use in older populations before you start using it regularly. Also, pregnant or breastfeeding women and individuals with allergies to plants in the Asteraceae family, that includes things like ragweed, daisies, and marigolds, should avoid German chamomile. And making sure the oil is high quality and pure is also very important for both safety and effectiveness. All right, moving on from the calming essence of chamomile, let's explore another potent oil from the Ayurvedic tradition that's renowned for its impact on metabolic health. Number 3, Basil Tulsi oil. Our third compound is basil, or more specifically, Tulsi oil. Basil, especially the variety known as Tulsi or holy basil, holds a really revered place in Ayurvedic medicine. It's been used for centuries there to address a wide range of health concerns, including those related to kidney function and metabolic balance. Traditionally, Tulsi is considered an adaptogen, which means it helps the body cope with stress, and it's also seen as a purifier, aiding in detoxification processes. Its historical use for kidney support often involves its diuretic properties, helping to flush out toxins, and its potential to improve overall metabolic efficiency, which can indirectly influence creatinine levels. And modern research is now starting to explore the mechanisms behind Tulsi's traditional uses. Some studies are suggesting it may assist in lowering blood pressure and, as a result, creatinine levels. We know that high blood pressure is a significant risk factor for kidney damage, so compounds that help manage blood pressure can also support kidney health. Plus, Tulsi oil's antioxidant and anti-inflammatory components are also believed to contribute to its protective effects on the kidneys, potentially lessening damage that could lead to increased creatinine. To use basil or Tulsi oil effectively and safely, dilution is crucial, just like with German chamomile oil. It should be mixed with a suitable carrier oil before you apply it to your skin. Again, a 1 to 2% dilution is generally recommended. Common places to apply it include the kidney area on your back, the abdomen, or the soles of your feet, and a gentle massage can help with absorption. You might apply it once or twice daily, but it's always best to start with less frequent application to see how you tolerate it. Some people also use Tulsi oil and steam inhalation for its respiratory and calming benefits, though for direct kidney support, topical methods are usually more common. Now, for seniors, there are specific warnings and contraindications that must be heeded. Tulsi oil may have blood-thinning properties, so if you're on anticoagulant medications, you should use it with extreme caution and only under medical supervision. It might also affect blood sugar levels, which is something to consider if you have diabetes. And, as with all essential oils, a patch test is recommended to rule out any skin sensitivity. It's always advisable to consult a healthcare professional who's familiar with herbal medicine before incorporating Tulsi oil into your regular health regimen, especially if you're an older adult with pre-existing conditions or if you're taking multiple medications. All right, from the robust character of basil, our journey into natural compounds now takes us to an oil known for its delicate fragrance and powerful traditional applications. Number 4, jasmine oil. Coming in at number 4 is jasmine oil. Jasmine oil, which is celebrated for its exquisite and uplifting aroma, also has a rich history in traditional medicine for addressing various health issues. This includes infections and ailments related to the urinary system. In some traditional practices, it's been used for its supposed ability to support kidney health, potentially aiding in the management of kidney infections and, by doing so, helping to maintain healthy creatinine levels. Its antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties are thought to be what contribute to these effects, assisting the body in combating infections that could otherwise impair kidney function and cause creatinine to rise. Interestingly, the potential of jasmine oil can sometimes be enhanced when it's used in combination with other complementary essential oils. For example, blending it with oils like sandalwood or frankincense, which are also known for their anti-inflammatory and supportive properties for the urinary tract, might offer a sort of synergistic or combined effect. However, blending essential oils really requires knowledge and care. It's important to understand the properties of each oil and ensure they're compatible. Safe blending involves maintaining proper dilution ratios and considering the overall potency of the blend, especially when you're preparing it for use by older adults. So, for older adults interested in using jasmine oil, practical guidance really emphasizes safety and gentle application. A patch test is a non-negotiable first step to make sure there's no adverse skin reaction. The oil must always be diluted in a carrier oil, like almond or jojoba oil, before being applied to the skin. A dilution of about 1% is often a safe starting point for seniors. The diluted oil can then be gently massaged over the lower back, near the kidney area, or even used in a warm compress. Because of its potent aroma, even small amounts can be effective, so overuse should definitely be avoided. And as always, consultation with an aromatherapist or healthcare provider is recommended before use, especially if there are existing kidney conditions. Now, moving beyond aromatic oils, essential nutrients also play a foundational role in maintaining kidney health, as we're about to see with our next group of compounds. Number 5, B vitamins, B1, B2, B6, B12, folate, niacin, pantothenic acid, biotin. At number 5, we have the B vitamins, that includes thiamine, or B1, riboflavin, B2, pyridoxine, B6, cobalamin, B12, folate, niacin, pantothenic acid, and biotin. This B vitamin complex plays a crucial collective role in our overall energy metabolism and cellular function, both of which are vital for kidney health. You see, these vitamins are essential cofactors in numerous enzymatic reactions, including those involved in processing carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Efficient metabolic waste management is critical for preventing the buildup of substances that can strain the kidneys, and B vitamins are integral to these detoxification pathways. This means they indirectly support the kidneys in managing creatinine and other waste products. The great news is that good dietary sources of B vitamins are abundant and varied, making it quite possible to obtain them through a balanced diet. Think whole grains like brown rice and oatmeal. They're rich in several B vitamins. Legumes, including lentils and beans, also provide a good supply. Many breakfast cereals are fortified with a range of B vitamins which can be helpful. And of course, lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy products are excellent sources of B12 and other B vitamins. Don't forget green leafy vegetables either. They are particularly good sources of folate. For seniors, ensuring an adequate intake of B vitamins is certainly important, but any advice on supplementation should be approached with care. While a balanced diet is always the preferred source, some older adults may have absorption issues or dietary restrictions that make supplementation necessary. If supplementation is being considered, it's vital to consult with a healthcare provider to determine the appropriate dosages. This is because excessive intake of certain B vitamins can have adverse effects or even interact with medications. A healthcare provider can assess individual needs based on diet, health status, and blood tests to recommend the most suitable approach for maintaining optimal B vitamin levels for kidney support. Okay, so while vitamins are vital for our internal processes, one of the most fundamental elements for kidney function is actually something we consume every single day. Number 6, adequate hydration. And finally, at number 6, we have adequate hydration. Proper hydration is absolutely fundamental to supporting optimal kidney function, and it plays a direct role in how your body manages creatinine levels. Think of your kidneys as sophisticated filters. Water is the essential medium that helps them flush out waste products, including creatinine, from your blood. When you're well hydrated, your urine is typically more diluted, which allows for efficient excretion of these waste materials. This constant flushing action helps prevent the concentration of substances that could potentially harm your kidney tissue or lead to those elevated creatinine readings. On the flip side, dehydration can significantly impact kidney function and even lead to a temporary elevation in creatinine levels. When your body lacks sufficient fluids, your blood volume can decrease, which reduces blood flow to the kidneys. This then prompts the kidneys to conserve water, resulting in more concentrated urine and less efficient waste removal. If creatinine isn't effectively filtered out, its concentration in your blood can rise. Some signs of dehydration to watch for include dark yellow urine, not urinating very often, thirst, dizziness, and fatigue. And it's important to remember that chronic dehydration can place a persistent strain on the kidneys. Now, the hydration needs of older adults can be quite personalized. They may differ from those of younger individuals due to changes in thirst perception, kidney function, and the presence of certain medical conditions or medications. It's actually not uncommon for seniors to have a diminished sense of thirst, which can make them more susceptible to dehydration. Because of this, it's crucial for older adults to be mindful of their fluid intake throughout the day, even if they don't feel particularly thirsty. Consulting a healthcare provider is essential here to determine individual hydration goals, especially for those with existing kidney conditions, heart failure, or other health issues that might require fluid restriction or careful fluid management. Other dietary and lifestyle considerations. Beyond these specific natural compounds we've discussed, broader dietary and lifestyle adjustments are also crucial for kidney health. For instance, reducing your intake of salt and highly processed foods is paramount. High sodium levels can elevate blood pressure and put a strain on the kidneys. And those processed foods? They often contain hidden sodium and phosphates, which can be quite detrimental. Limiting high-protein meats, especially red and processed meats, can also help ease the burden on your kidneys. While protein is definitely essential, Excessive amounts, particularly from animal sources, can increase the kidney's filtration load. So, shifting towards more plant-based proteins from sources like beans, lentils, and tofu can be really beneficial. And finally, it's wise to avoid or at least limit substances that are known to harm kidney function. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs, which are commonly used for pain relief, can impair kidney function if they're used excessively or over long periods. Similarly, excessive alcohol consumption can damage the kidneys over time and should definitely be moderated. So, to wrap things up, incorporating natural compounds alongside sensible dietary and lifestyle choices can really serve as a valuable complement to medical care when it comes to improving creatinine levels in older adults and supporting overall kidney health. However, it's absolutely essential to remember that these natural approaches should not replace professional medical advice or any prescribed treatments. Always, always consult with your healthcare provider before introducing new supplements, essential oils, or making significant dietary changes, particularly if you have existing kidney disease or other health conditions. If you found this discussion helpful and informative, please consider sharing it with your friends, family, or anyone who might benefit from understanding more about natural support for kidney health. We also invite you to subscribe to our newsletter for more science-backed tips and updates on managing creatinine and promoting wellness. And we would love to hear from you. Please feel free to leave a comment below with your experiences, questions, or any insights you have on managing creatinine levels naturally. Your feedback and engagement are always welcome.